Hey guys, a very good morning to you. Mr. Postro back with another video from Bangalore. Uh, Sorry for not being regular about posting videos. I don't have much time since these college guys give me a lot of work. But here are 10 things about which I hate about my motorcycle. So you must have seen me praising my bike a lot, but like everything else, there are positives and negatives about this bike as well. So here are 10 things which I hate about my motorcycle. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. See you soon in the next video. Bye bye.
Starting off our list with the 10 things which I hate about my motorcycle. The first thing which I would tell is the seating posture for long distance touring, which is very weird for people. Some people might find it extremely weird because the seating posture is not completely upright, nor is it completely bent forward. So people might have a little bit of a problem with that. Also, if you go for long rides longer than 100, 150, 200 kilometers, you might find yourself the back part of your shoulder to hurt a lot. So that can get a bit annoying for people who are getting used to this bike. But if you're average height and you have absolutely no problem with the seating posture, then you're good to go. Okay, off to the second point, which is this is something which was technically wrong with the motorcycle itself, since it was built by the factory. The range of the low beam height, the low beam height's range is not completely adequate. It spreads to just about 20-30 meters, which is quite good but not good enough. If you're going at bumper to bumper traffic, stop and go traffic, you might find this light to be useful. But if you're going anywhere above 30, 35, 40 kilometers an hour, you'll need to switch to high beam even though you're in the city, so that can get a bit annoying. I suggest TVS to work something about the headlights. Try to increase the range of the low beam light from more than 30-40 meters. That can get a bit more relaxing for the new riders. The third thing which I hate about this motorcycle, which I think all of the riders would complain about, is the vibrations. TVS bikes are known to have been plagued with vibrations, so that's something TVS really needs to work out. I think they could have done with rubber mounted engine parts, along with handlebar parts and everything to be mounted with the rubber, so the vibrations could have been damped up way to the minimum. Off to the next thing, the fourth thing which I hate about this motorcycle, and this is in my wish list. I wanted TVS to include this in the upcoming models, which was the Apache RKR 204V, is the lack of 6th gear, which is definitely missed when you're cruising, when you're going long distance, when you're going touring, because when you're going 100 plus, you want to tour at 100 plus. This bike the engine doesn't really suit the condition of you cruising at over 100 plus, because it gets stressed out a lot, and I mean it a lot. A lack of 6th gear is definitely felt there, and I think TVS could have done with the additional 6th gear in this motorcycle to make this thing a way better cruising machine. So thumbs down to that, TVS. But that also means that an addition of 6th gear would have also reduced the tarmac tearing torque this monster unleashes at will when you crack open the throttle at the very first gear. So I think it's worth it. But if you people who are planning to take this thing for long distance, you will definitely miss the need of a 6th gear. The fifth thing which I hate about this motorcycle is that it's not a fuel injected engine. This is a carbureted engine, and it takes a lot of time to heat up in the morning, in cold starts in winters, and when you're starting this bike first time of the day, it'll take at least 2 to 3 minutes to warm up completely, which is comparatively more than the Yamaha R15 which my brother has, or even the Pulsar RS200 which my friend owns. So but that might not be actually a problem to many, because waiting an extra minute or something won't really matter, so I think it's okay to live with it. Off to the next thing, which I hate about this motorcycle, which is the sixth point in our list. It is the build quality in some part of the motorcycle is not up to the mark. I'll show you what I mean. My friend who owns the matte black Apache RTR 180 has complained about that. The rims, this part of the rims get rusted if not taken care of properly. There is rust formation in rims, in here on the spokes as well, along with the rims. So the paint is not of good quality. So TVS could have done a bit better in that department. But I think it's okay if you clean your bike regularly with the wax polishing and everything that's supposed to be done. So if you maintain your bike, you shouldn't be having that problem. Coming on to the seventh point in our list, which I hate about my motorcycle is again regarding to the vibrations and the ride quality of this bike. So this thing vibrates a lot because the engine configuration is not 4 valves, it's 2 valves. So TVS actually could have had 4 valves in the upcoming Apache models, the 2015 2016 Apache RTR 180 along with the 204V as well. But the 4V, as the name has 4 valves, but the RTR 180 still doesn't get to 4 valves. So TVS could have done 4 valves configuration on the engine to dampen out the vibrations as much as possible, and would have made the bike much more rider friendly. This is something which is common to all the Apache motorcycles. The taller riders might find the riding posture of this bike to be a bit more cramped, and I'll tell you why. Seat is very wide and comfortable, so there's ample room to move about here and there, and the riding posture is not completely upright, and nor you're completely front biased. So the riding posture might be awkward for taller riders above 6.62. There's ample room to tuck down your knee here, but taller riders might find the seating posture to be a bit cramped and pretty awkward to sit in for long distance riding. All people who are planning to buy this motorcycle might need to look into this before purchasing this motorcycle. Off to the next thing, something which my friend complained about a lot. I don't know about that. I haven't tested that motorcycle in such severe conditions. I'll tell you what I'm talking about. So my friend complained about taking this bike out on monsoon a lot, and he complained that the water seeped into these parts in switch gears and everything. The water seeped into this in drains, and that caused the switch gear to malfunction a lot. And I observed that personally with my own eyes, because even when he turned off the kill switch, the bike was still running. And when he gave it to showroom for repair, the showroom guys nearly took 2 weeks, that is almost 14 to 15 days, to repair the bike, and my friend was left without a bike for that period of time. So TVS could have done a bit better there. The water leaking thing in the instrument cluster. This is not something which I am saying. This is something which my friend complained about, and I personally noticed all that before buying my own motorcycle. So that's why I haven't taken this bike out on rain, because I don't want to ruin the switch gear and everything. I have taken it in rain, but not much, so that can get a bit disappointing.
So that was about the 10 things which I hate about my motorcycle, which included my wish list as well. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon in the next video. Take care, bye bye, and over and out.